welcome back. It's the
Perfect. Me personally, I'm nobody. Me personally, I'm nobody.
Welcome. It's the dog. Now, we gonna get right into it, y'all. So we got Trayshawn, Super Weirdo TV, the fucking wankster. The wankster weirdo. Yeah, so this guy, I did a video about 2 months ago, right? It was about the Weirdo Bloods, right? On YouTube, if you type in Weirdo Bloods, you're probably not going to find much. But you'll come across, maybe, possibly, a video from Trayshawn Wiggins. He goes by Worldwide Wiggins. Now, this dude made a video, a documentary of the Weirdo Bloods. You know, prior to knowing any Weirdo Bloods, talking to them, you know, having a dialogue with them or anything, right? He puts out this video and he's apparently been following these Weirdo Bloods on social media or something like that, you know, because he's not from LA. He's not from Compton. This dude lives in Florida. So he got a Floridian, fluoride goofy, right? Matter of fact, my bad. He's a junkie. He's a pillhead junkie, a self-admitted pillhead junkie. A thief, a liar, and so, you know, this is all stuff he's all self-admitted to. Now, after I seen the documentary, I had to start asking questions about this dude. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Then right after his, you know, so-called documentary where he's giving all this, he's giving out history, he's giving out personal beefs, you know, things that the general public does not know about the Weirdo Gangsta Bloods, because the Weirdo Gangsta Bloods, I ain't seen nobody do any interviews, do any of that shit, YouTube videos. I ain't seen none of that stuff from the Weirdo Gangsta Bloods, you know, and that made them, you know, very alluring and things of that nature to people who are not from LA or from, you know, Inglewood specifically and stuff like that, right? So this dude comes out of nowhere with this video, right? The documentary where he pretty much disses the Weirdo Gangsta Bloods. You know, he uses weird in a derogatory term. So whenever he uses weird, he sees that as a derogatory term. So, so that's fascinating to these goofy ass crabs and to some of these other LA stans, these fans, freaky ass nobodies. So these freaky ass nobodies, the fans, aka Fanned Out Wiggins, he's you know, overly whooping with the Weirdo Bloods, right? He's doing all these videos where he initially comes out with false information, you know, goofy ass opinions, myths and stories about some neighborhoods, right? He initially comes out with these bogus ass, fraudulent ass stories, and then after he does that, right, he drums up some drama. I'm going to assume that people in the community somehow gets word of his, you know, goofy ass videos from this freaky ass nobody. I don't know how, you know, he seems to already somehow has a tap into these communities, and the communities contact him somehow. Oh, yeah, the video you did was all cap, you know, just like how Rod Dog, because Rod Dog did the video with him maybe like a week after that documentary came out, something like that. It was in the same month, you know, definitely. So I was like, yo, that's a little awkward, right? Like I said, the weirdos, the gangster bloods, like, don't talk like that anyways. Gangsters are supposed to move in silence. They're not supposed to do interviews. They're not supposed to be rappers. None of that shit. Gangster bloods, the GB, okay? In my day, the GBs, you couldn't rap. You wasn't even supposed to be taking pictures, nigga. Listen, a gangster blood moves in silence. We not even supposed to know your set exists. You know what I'm saying? You should be a forgotten hood or forgotten clique. Listen here. We not supposed to even know nothing that y'all got going on. So let's talk about the Inglewood blood gangs while we're at it, right? Because the Inglewood Bloods are very interesting outfit, okay? Let's just say that for lack of better words. Now, the Inglewood family bloods, right? Or the Inglewood gangster bloods, my bad. I call them families because they're supposed to be family bloods. But they decided to say, fuck being a family blood, and we're going to be gangster bloods, which is, listen here. There's the family bloods who exist in the Inglewood families, right? And then you have the gangster bloods who were started in prison by a clique called the Chain Gang. All right, so the Chain Gang started the Inglewood family gangster bloods because they're criminals, right? Who started this shit in the prison. So the Chain Gang is a prison gang who is now operating on the street as studio gangsters, as Hollywood gangsters. So let's start there. The Inglewood family Chain Gang gangsters are now, studio gangsters. They're on the street, claim to be gangsters, and most of these dudes never even been to prison. And in my mind, look here, the family bloods are like Munchie B, who ain't never did a damn thing to nobody, as far as I know. Mr. Nat Basher, who's a studio gangster, who he never nap bashed. All right, he kick it with all the naps. He friendly, cool with the naps, just like Snoopy Badass says. Like Snoopy Badass, like, nigga, how's you a big nap basher and all that shit, and none of them neighborhoods are on your ass? Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, Mr. Nat Basher is actually a friendly family blood. He's not my bad. He's not F gang. He a family blood who is pretty much a neighborhood blood. That's why he's so influenced by Skip Townsend from the 20s. He's so fucking influenced by Skip Townsend, he done let Skip turn him into a grid program blood, a paid Inglewood family blood gang member, okay? But as far as the Inglewood family gangster, you ain't. In order for you to be an Inglewood family gangster, you have to committed a crime. What crime has Munchie B ever committed? Now, Munchie B went to prison, but it was never for no harm and no crime. Like, he ain't got no points as far as doing any goddamn work on any crabs, as far as I know. What do you go to jail for again? What do you go to prison for? I guarantee you it wasn't for hurting nobody. Yeah, Munchie B is soft as cotton, blood. He ain't hurt nobody. He ain't never did nothing to nobody. All you do is not bashing songs. He's a studio gangster, blood. So, you can rap, and you got this little cool sound. And I like how you roll your R's, blood. That shit bracken. You kind of sound like a homie like that, for real. But you ain't no damn gangster blood. You a grid blood. That's what you are, blood. You a grid blood. Fuck out of here with this gangster talk. And a lot of you niggas over there ain't gangsters. And let me talk my shit about Rod Dog. Rod Dog, you not a fucking gangster blood either. Let's start there. You might be a grid blood, but you ain't no goddamn gangster blood, homie. You more like a family, like you like a weirdo family blood, or like a neighborhood weirdo blood. Like you more on that line, blood. But as far as like gangster blood, I ain't seen no proof of that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all over there are not gangster bloods. A lot of y'all just weirdo bloods. As a matter of fact, if I was y'all, I'd just drop the G altogether, because y'all not G's. Let's start there. Y'all not G's. Like me, a lot of people will call me a G. I hang out with a lot of G's. But listen here, do your homework on Swoop, never telling y'all if I'm a G. Because listen here, you'll tell me if I'm a G. You'll let me know, G. You know what I'm saying? Listen here, blood. I ain't never met a gangster blood outside of jail. And I ain't never been to prison. But as far as I know, all the gangster bloods are in prison. Do your homework on all the gangster bloods being in prison and why they ass in prison. All y'all is just some fucking groupies. Y'all groupie bloods. That's what y'all are, blood. Y'all ain't no gangsters. Y'all groupie bloods. Yo, GB stand for groupie blood or grid blood. But a lot of y'all not gangster bloods on bloods. Let's start there. Anyways, shit, some of y'all might be gay bloods. That GB might be for gay bloods. But gay blood, listen, your ass ain't no gangster on 3-0. The gangsters, you can't get beat on gangsters. You can't get initiated without you know, putting in a crime. And a crime is, you know, something you could do a lot of time for. And a lot, you know, listen to that. What I'm trying to say is the gangsta bloods are small for a reason. You know why? Because it's only an elite few of y'all that would make the cut. So all these dudes that just claiming that shit, all y'all really is just fans. Fanned out ass wannabes. Just like Spider Loco, wannabe. He a wannabe. He a self-admitted wannabe. But listen here, at least he's a wannabe who will admit it. A lot of y'all are in denial. At least he admits it. And Spider Loco is very smart. He's a very smart church boy. You know, went to college or some shit. This nigga went to Carenbrook. I went to college too, blood. So I ain't dumb. I ain't promoting stupidity. Like, you know, I went to college, blood. I did my thing. I did my 1-2. And I'm not stopping learning, blood. I'm always open to learn some shit. So that's why I come to YouTube mainly to, you know, get informed, get information. So strap in, because this video is going to be highly educational and informational. And y'all already know, because that's what my audience is. I have a high vibrational audience who are not here for the fuckery. They're here to, you know, actually to catch my drift. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, I don't want to tarry too long in going over this page. Now, if y'all have never heard this dude's page, don't worry. It's nothing, you know, besides a parody of Kev Mack. It's a fake Kev Mack page. This dude does exactly what Kev Mack does. Fake history blogs and talks to a bunch of random nobodies. He has all these different people. To me, that's suspicious. I'm like, how the fuck you know motherfuckers over here, right? You never set foot over here. You don't know nobody from over here, but you supposedly talking to all these different people. You told me that you are connected to every gang in LA, and I'm like,
How? Hold on, bro. How you? I'm saying, how? Like, talk to me, bro. You the police?
You're not from LA. You're not from Compton. You're not from Florida. You're an immigrant. You know what I'm saying? You're a 21 Savage ass British intelligence spy or something like that from wherever the hell. But you're not even a U.S. citizen, bro. So it's like, you know, there's that. You're not like us. You're not one of us. So, you know, they not like us. You really not like us. You're not like that. You're not one of us. So, you know, you're a damn immigrant, not from here. You're just some transplant who took upon our attributes and our culture and applied it to yourself. So you think you have some insight because you came to wherever the hell and visited and, you know, stayed somewhere for a short time and then moved on to somewhere else. You are op lover, right? Because you know, all the times you talk about Bloods, you just all in love with the Bloods and you just so cozy and buddy and cuddy with all these Bloods. I just don't understand
How
a Compton Crip could be buddy with the Pyrus.
That's all Custer shit.
And the Bloods, and you feel so comfortable telling the public about Bloods and so-called Bloods being real Bloods and all this, that, and the third, and you're Compton Crab. I just don't see
how
homies who are supposed to be Pyrus or Bloods, you know, support what you're doing.
You don't find that suspicious?
Dead homies.
Hey, dog, man, I raped your sister, then I slit her throat. I'm sorry. Sorry about Swoop. Shit, man. I carjacked your grandma, tied her hands behind her back, made her suck my dick, and then killed your granddaddy. I'm sorry.
Hey, man. I'm sorry about blasting your motherfucking cousin, nigga. Ain't that a bitch?
They gonna be like, you over here kikiing with a fucking crab to go after a homeboy? Even I ain't listen here. I don't have to agree with the homie or know the homie. It's just the fact that I'm over here kikiing with the crab publicly against the homie.
That's your ass, high top.
Blood don't kill, Crip dealer, Crip.
Fucking back it. Red.
And like let's say for example, right? Look, let's talk about a blood that a lot of homies don't like. Snoopy Badass. Now, Snoopy Badass has said a lot of things. He has done a lot of things. But I would never get on a public platform like Munchie C with a crab and diss the homie.
But you gotta stop being so much of a Crip advocate. Boy, if you don't to where you don't want to say a Crip is wrong, bro. No, you gotta work on that.
600.
Because if it's a hold on,
600. Don't get me started on all my wrong Crips, bro.
If a blood a buster, he a buster, and I'm gonna say it.
So like
you got a problem doing that.
So like 600 loose coochie.
You 600 became 600. The buster late in the game.
Because we've been
you been knowing he was a buster.
We've been fattening him up for the
No, you been fattening him up.
I was fattening him up for you.
I was on the phone.
For me?
I was fattening him up for you.
I was on the phone.
For me?
Buster right
hey, look, at the day.
No. Listen.
I just asked him how
Hold on.
The day 600
When did you find out 600 was a buster? You.
The day I realized he was alive.
No. So, when did you voice he was a buster?
Very recently.
Okay, that's where the problem come in at. If you a
on
buster,
the internet.
Hold on.
On the internet. On the internet.
Hold on. If you a damo and you a buster, you's a buster. I don't align with busters, period. I don't align with busters, period. That's the period. Nigga, and that's what it is. You different. You different.
Spider Loc, the nigga, fuck you. Yeah, nigga, fuck you. Crab ass nigga. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Bitch ass nigga. You sound like a whining ass hoe on here, nigga. And you can't rap, bitch ass nigga. I ain't never in my life heard of no Spider Loc song. Tony, you know who Spider Loc is, Kenpo? Yeah, I ain't never even heard no motherfucker named Spider Loc, nigga. Fuck you, you bitch ass nigga. And fuck your set, and fuck your mama's mama, nigga. Talking about on my mama's mama. Fuck your mama, nigga. You bitch ass niggas ain't gonna do nothing to me. Yeah, nigga. You hoe ass nigga. I done said fuck Nipsey Hussle. I said fuck Nipsey Hussle a year ago. You bitch ass nigga still ain't done nothing. I say fuck DMX. Yeah, nigga. Y'all saw the game. Yeah, the Rolling 60s ain't killed nobody, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Shut y'all bitch ass up. Just say, yeah, we used to like y'all California nigga. We don't like you bitch ass nigga no more. Shut your hoe ass up, nigga. It's CK on mine, nigga.
You niggas be pissing me off, bro, because you niggas don't be politicking right, bro. Feel me? Y'all be peace treating with these Crips, my nigga. You feel me? Y'all go against homies, my nigga, to peace treat with these motherfucking Crips. All you niggas that be siding with these Crips that hate on me, all you niggas look like busters. All you niggas look like just, and y'all showing the world how unstable and how envious and hateful the B and the P really is. Bro.
That's the homie, and I'm always gonna choose the homie over an op. This is what it is. Look here, the ops don't really have no win when it comes to, you know, how I feel about the homie, even if he's wrong. Like, yeah, he wrong, but you're still worse. You just because the homie's wrong doesn't make it, you know, any better for you talking to me like we cool, like it's just that, like we ain't cool like that. We ain't cool like that. Now, I'm just saying, these dudes, especially the Compton Crabs, listen here, the Compton Crabs are y'all direct ops, especially the Pyros. The Pyros, look here. The Pyros used to be the dominant gang in Compton. Now the Pyros are a minority gang in Compton. They're not the dominant in Compton. So they all fighting one another, and they ain't got no point against any of these enemy crabs around them or any other enemy gangs outside of their own. They feel more comfortable and safe by going at one another versus going after an actual enemy. They don't want no smoke with them crabs, but they have smoke for the homie.
Beta!
Welcome to the Power Rouge, y'all. I believe everything that Snoopy Badass says about the Bloods in LA and the Bloods in Compton. He says that y'all busters, that y'all bad representatives, and y'all make the Bloods look soft and weak.
Trip off of this. I'm sitting here. I'm like, damn.
Niggas calling me a fake Paru, nigga. I done walked prison yards, nigga. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? I done went on missions. Niggas knew me in Compton before, nigga, the motherfucking rap shit, nigga. Like I said, it wasn't even, they don't care about facts, my nigga. You know, especially a LA gangbanger. Like, a Los Angeles gangbanger is the lowest form of a gangster. A Los Angeles gangbanger is the lowest form of a gangster.
You think in other states they're more likely to get something out of it?
No, in other states it's more organized. Nigga, the Crips and Bloods in different states, nigga, they take this shit more serious than the LA nigga could ever.
Do your homework.
Straight up, nigga, and that's just keeping it 100.
Now, this is a dude from California, from Compton. Someone who's a notable name, a notable face. Somebody who y'all know and recognize. Versus y'all, no one knows y'all, no one recognizes y'all.
Do it different.
No one knows S. Wiggins. S. Wiggins doesn't have a face that he wants to show. He never showed his face. Me, I show my face a lot of times. And that's why I didn't have no problem just doing that little April Fool's joke when I pulled up on Hoover Street, because I'm always on Hoover Street, y'all, because I'm outside working. So I go up and down Hoover Street all the time. I did a video. He used the video as this thumbnail, right? Because I actually showed my face, right? Because I showed my face. I ain't tripping. Even though I was looking really rough. I was looking really rough that day. My face was a little puffy and shit. I look a little bloated. But anyways, yeah, this dude used that picture, right? Horrible picture. I look like shit. But it's all good. I ain't tripping. He used that picture and he doing all this gay shit to it, so it's all good. It just reminds me on why I don't show my face. Like, these are the type of freaking freaks that live in California and what they do, you know, if they can't get a hold of you, if they can't, like, get to you, they'll try to, like, you know, do freaky shit with your pictures. So, you know, I know that I have that, like, in the way far back of my mind. And I gotta remember, you know, there's a reason why I use the bandana, right? And I shouldn't show my face, you know, but it is what it is. I don't really care if people see my face. I don't care personally, but at the same time, I do gotta take precaution. I do gotta, you know, be advised, right, by people who want to see the best for me, by those who are advising me on how to move and how to stay safe. And y'all right, I should play it safe. I shouldn't be out here, you know, being overly tough. It ain't like I'm fucking 16 or 15 years old anymore. I'm grown ass adult. I'm old. I'm trying to get to being an OG. Like I'm an OG right now. I'm trying to get the double OG. I'm trying to get the triple OG if I can. You know, I'm trying to get there. I'm just coming into this whole OG status right now. Just being the elder in my hood. And I'm thankful to be alive. And I'm a lot older than this dude. What the hell is his name? Trayshawn. Trayshawn Weirdo. I don't think weirdo is a bad thing. I don't use weirdo in a negative connotation. I just call people, you know what, like you want to call people weirdo, I'm going to call you weirdo. Because you like in connection to the weirdos. Like you are connected to the weirdo bloods. You use the weirdo bloods as content, as, you know, things for people to come and see your page over. So you're a representation or representative of the public's perception on weirdos in California. So, anyways, me, I don't mind being called a weirdo. I am a weirdo. But, you know, I also know what weirdo means versus what California Goofy, who doesn't know, you know, how to wipe their ass properly, let alone they don't know how to use the language properly that they use. They misuse the language because they, you know, don't know how to speak properly because they've been miseducated. So we got the low IQ, stupid imbeciles who are known as, you know, Californians. You know, these people who are, you know, mainly outsourced because they can't afford to live in those cities and states, so they gotta move. So that's why this dude's in Florida, because he can't afford to live in LA. That's why Kev Mack don't live in LA. He can't afford to live in LA. A lot of these dudes who y'all see come to California, they only there on Hood Day. Their hood only exists on Hood Day. Because they can't afford to live where they're from. So since now we got that out the way, you know, I gave y'all some context to the video we're about to react to. Now, the video is about me. So, you know, I'm the subject matter. You know, I'm what matters to this, you know, Compton CKRAB. You know, he's very, you know, hurt. He's very sensitive. You know, you can see how, you know, vigorously he wants to be a blood. He wants to be known as the blood spokesman. You know, he wants to speak for the bloods. You know what I'm saying? And he gets you lobster ass niggas to, you know, run your mouths about homies, just like Snoopy Badass said. You know, a dude from over there. So he get to see it firsthand. So it's not like a third party, you know, like myself, to tell you what a nigga from there is telling you, right? So, you know, this dude comes equipped with the jerry curl and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just saying. So the dude who's equipped with the jerry curl, he's saying, I'm right, and y'all saying we wrong, right? The dude who's from where y'all from, he wrong too, because he happens to agree with me. When, you know, I'm thinking about this in a logical manner. Y'all kicking it with the crabs, peace treating with the crabs to come after the homies because you don't like the way we whooping. You don't like how we feel about things, but you'll go peace up with your ops to backdoor us. Yeah, you know, Munchie can't see that, right? You know, so you got Munchie C on a podcast being told by Spider-Loke, a fucking goofy. He's telling Spider-Loke, and Spider-Loke is telling him he backdoor motherfuckers. He don't care about motherfuckers, and he'll lead you down a fucking alley and slice your neck. He's saying he play people as friends, and then he turns on them. He's telling this dude right in his face, like, nigga, I'm going to do the same thing to you. Just give it some time, Munchie C. Eventually, me and you are going to be at odds again. And I'm going to be backdooring and telling all your personal business. That's what these dudes do. They get close to you. They think they know something. They think they got one up on you. Oh, I'm going to expose this about this nigga. That's why I don't kick it. A lot of niggas don't know me, and that's good. Y'all don't know me. I don't know you. I ain't going to tell your personal secrets. I don't know you to tell your secrets. You know, people who don't fuck with you will come and tell me about your secrets. S. Wiggins, like, there's people who don't fuck with you. That's how I got that email about you. That's how I got them pictures about you. That's how you feeling a personal way about me. And we're going to talk about that in the video because, you know, you didn't address the video, you know, where I know your name. You know, I could find your paperwork. I could find a lot of stuff about you if I was really invested in knowing who you are. But I don't care about who you are. Really, I don't. I don't give a fuck. You know, you're a buster and a goofy anyway. And on top of that, you obviously one of them grid program Crips. How could you be possibly buddy with all these motherfuckers you don't know, your hood don't interact with, you don't interact with, they on the other side of the fucking city, and these are enemies, and y'all over here buddy and shit, and y'all doing videos with this dude and talking and giving insight into your neighborhood and allowing this dude to pretty much interrogate y'all on camera. And then on top of that, he instigating beef between the homies, like how he did with the Weirdo Bloods. He was instigating beef with a couple blood hoods. So y'all sitting there kumbaya, and oh my bad, also the Power Rules, because he wants to separate the Power Rules and the Bloods in Compton, okay?
If you already hearing, you saying I'm starting stuff, make sure you listen closely. All you sucker motherfuckers out there talking shit. In that last video I dropped yesterday, where Hobie went to the other side of the park, you feel me, to his Itabigo park. Me personally, I'm nobody. Me personally, I'm nobody.
Now, y'all, yeah, if y'all don't know, there's a Block Blood set in Compton. So when you say there's no Bloods in Compton, and the whole time, you know, the Pirus are Bloods. You know, the Piru Bloods went from Piru Boys to Piru Bloods. What were they supposed to have gone back to being little boys, little park boys again, little Luther Park boys, or the motherfucking what is they gonna be? The Booty Hunter Lost Boys? Is that what they supposed to be? Or are they supposed to be Bloods? These niggas supposed to be Bloods. Like I thought, yeah, they got a song, We Supposed to Be Bloods. Yeah, y'all heard that song, right? And this is why the homies made songs like this and demonstrated and spoke out in these interviews like Snoopy Badass done about you backstabbing, backdooring ass, hook ass niggas who sit here and peace treaty with the crabs to backdoor the homie. I mean, that shit only exists in California, blood. Like you bring that shit outside of California, you think you're gonna do any of that backdooring or splitting up the homies? You think a fucking peon ass Paru is gonna come over here, Southside 30s, blood, and politic on me? You got another thing coming, B. Try that. I promise you, try that, and let's see how far that goes. Let's see how far that goes. I'm a politicker, blood. Let's see how far that goes. Yeah, all right. So I'm just letting y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a politicker, and I'll politic. You know, matter of fact, my whole family, politicians, ask about us. We politic around this bitch. And let me just put this in perspective. If I pull you to court, you will lose. And when you lose, you will be receiving your DP swiftly. And you know, we ain't like California. This ain't California politics. This ain't a California punishment. No, you're going to get what you deserve. It's the dog. Now, I'm about to go ahead and get into this reaction video. I ain't going to tarry no more longer. Y'all done been so patient, and I appreciate y'all. Let's get into it. Yeah, so yeah, we definitely shut S. Wiggins the fuck up. You know, at least off my page, he don't want no smoke, so.
Ha! You thought it was over? Goofy?
Now look here, goofy is a Midwest term. Let's start there. So, you know, we got this, you know, goofy ass Hook, stupid ass Crab who jocking Midwest lingo, you know, just like they do. Everything that we do, they copy because they have no originality. Let's continue though, blood.
Welcome and welcome back to S. Wiggins TV. Oh boy, the ish done hit the fan. Now if you know me, first things first, you know I don't do these type of videos.
The lies, there you go, this bitch. The lies.
I respect every man on their level.
You lying ass bitch.
From the junkie. From the junkie.
What do you mean by that?
Secret number 2. This a hard one, man. Man, when I started this channel like a year ago, man, dude, I was super duper addicted to perks, man. I was crazy on it, man.
Junkie.
Man, dude, every day I would wake up while I'm doing these videos. You know, I do the videos later on in the night. I went around jacking, robbing, everything moving, bro. Me and my...
Did y'all just hear what he just said? So he doing these videos on perks. So this pillhead junkie is going online, lying, telling stories for monetary gain, okay? While on perks. So he talking to y'all, perked out, trying to sell another hood story to y'all, right? Gossiping. He's a hood gossiper, just like Foreign Barn, okay? So he goes around hood gossiping and exploiting the people on his page for monetary gain. Let's start there. Let's go. So you and your homeboys going out robbing people, just like you and these dudes are robbing, you know, the audience of their time, energy, and resources, like money, because they give you money because they believe that what you're telling them is true. They want to support you and get you to somewhere so you can tell them more, right? Oh, can you please tell us more? We're big fans of yours. I don't know how y'all a fan of this dude because he's a fucking nobody, a faceless imbecile, a geeker, tweaker, pillhead. But y'all want to give money to that? Okay. Y'all want to support that? Y'all want to be interviewed by that? You better off being interviewed by that pillhead brick baby. Pass me the nap, cuz. Fuck.
You feel me? From the homeless to the millionaire, billionaires and all that.
Bitch, you think it's small. We need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
From the gangbangers to the non-affiliates to the civilians to the kids to everything, everybody, bro. But you got some dudes that's gonna push your buttons and really make you do something to them.
What do you mean by that?
Now, today we gonna expose a fake blood. Shouts out to all the real Damus, the real Keyways, and the real Parus, man. Much love. I'm not picking on him because he's a blood.
Boy, if you don't...
Or none of that. This dude, he disrespected my baby mama.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
He disrespected my immigration status.
Stop it. Get some help.
He called me the C word, the disrespectful term for crib. You know, I wasn't even gonna do this, but the homie from Paru was like, nah, man, you gotta let him have it. The homie from Paru was like, nah, man, you gotta let him have it. You can't just let, you know, this dude that made videos about me, then said all type of disrespectful stuff, called me the C word 1,000,000 times. You feel me? I wasn't even tripping.
Lies. There you go. This bitch.
But, you know what I'm saying? I let him, you know, it really helped me, but nah, can't let it slide, buddy. Today, we gonna expose this goofy fake blood, this lame buster named NHB Swoop. And you already know I rock with the dub, so this ain't an attack on the neighborhood bloods. This dude ain't real.
All right, so let's let's process this, what he just said, right? So according to him, I'm not real. He doesn't talk to anybody about me. He doesn't, at this point, he hasn't talked to anybody about me. No one he talked to could confirm that they know me or know anything about me. He doesn't have a tap into my neighborhood to talk to anybody from my neighborhood. But I would love for you to get somebody. I would love for you, make sure they show their face, make sure they say their name, and make sure they're ready to bang if they get on here and run their mouth about the dog. And the goofy, hook-ass motherfucking running dirty crab in a red rag buster that you done got to run his dick suckers about me. Because listen here, blood, you wouldn't even been talked to if it wasn't for me. If it wasn't for this dude trying to go after your homie. Somebody who, you know, if we were in the slammer together, we would have to depend on one another. You had to depend on me to make sure them crabs didn't put a shank in your ass. And we're going to get into that. Let me not get too far off on, you know, my point here in this particular small little stop in the road so we could clarify some things. First off, you're not the authority on who is a real blood or not. The niggas who you talk to are not an authority on who and what a real blood is or not. Let's start there. So you cop and please to all these lobster, crab loving ops, these hook ass crabs and red rags. We'll see how all that, you know, Brit shit work out for you niggas. All you dudes who conspiring behind the homies' backs with the crabs and you being buddy high top ass niggas. We'll see how that work out for you. You know, you seen how that shit worked out for high top though.
And you gonna see exactly what I'm talking about in a second. Now, this dude came on one of my videos out of nowhere you feel me, dissing Crips, and I'm like, hey, bro, what are you doing? You feel me? But as things escalated, this dude really made a video about me.
All right, pause. So now, you know, playing dumb is a manipulation tactic. He acts like I just popped out of nowhere. No. I commented on a very particular video. You know, a video I commented on. So I don't know why you're acting dumb. Well, actually, I do know why you're acting dumb, because you want to manipulate your audience. The comment I left was on a video about your, I ain't even call it a video. It's a whole documentary, probably like a half-hour long documentary on the Weirdo Bloods. You came out and did a video about the Weirdo Gangster Bloods in Inglewood, giving a whole timeline and breakdown of their history and their personal business and their prior beefs and all this other type of shit. You even gave a whole rendition of how they got their name and all this other shit. And you did that, right? Prior to ever knowing any Inglewood Weirdo Bloods. You didn't know none of them. You didn't never speak to none of them, but you had all these third-hand stories, all these folk tales that you done got from a bunch of other niggas, allegedly. And then after you did that video, shortly after, you had Rod Dog. You had a contact to Rod Dog. Now, Rod Dog, I noticed that you also had the pictures. You had Rod Dog's pictures on the picture that you had from the bullshit ass video that you did, the first video you did about the Weirdo Gangster Bloods. So a lot of people were like, yo, we never heard about the Weirdo Gangster Bloods. The Weirdo Gangster Bloods don't talk. They don't do videos. They don't do no motherfucking camera. They ain't on here with all their business out like the sissies or the motherfucking gangster crabs and all that shit. They ain't on here just talking and running their mouths like y'all. They don't got their business all out in the world like y'all. So you took their personal business that's not known and put that out there. Somehow you know all this shit, allegedly. Rod Dog, right after you did that video, Rod Dog did a video with you pretty much saying everything that you said was a bunch of cap and it was stupid of you to say, right? Pretty much. He did a video with you correcting everything that you said. Somehow you just had this dude's information. I think he was following him like on social media, your fan. So you follow this dude like probably on his fucking Facebook or some shit. So you following this dude all around and you taking his pictures. I don't ever think you asked, did you ask for his permission before you used his picture to do the documentary? Before you talked to him and had him on your shit show? When you was interrogating him about the hood and the prior beefs and all that shit, you was interrogating that nigga. I sat here and watched the video, and you was interrogating him, asking him all these questions. And I'm like, damn, Rod Dog, are you at least getting paid? God damn. This is a lot of telling, a lot of talking. And then drumming up this beef between the Center Park Bloods and the Weirdo Bloods. So when I seen that he was not only evolving himself into our identity, our history, and inserting his opinions or his fucking goofy ass folk tales and using that to garner attention for his YouTube page, I was pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck this goofy ass crab doing this shit? And I'm not the first person that had to get on your ass about that. The Brims had to get on your ass about that. And some other homies had to get on you about that. And all in the videos, oh, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? How about you tell me about your... Like, that's how you do. You diss somebody and then invite them onto your show, interrogate them, and milk them for all this information about their neighborhoods. So I noticed that. And I was like, oh, no, I ain't fucking with this nigga. This dude, something to this dude. That's why I was on your page. So stop acting dumb. Well, yeah, we ain't gonna let you act dumb no more, because we already know what's up. We already know what time it is with you.
And I called him out for the fade. I said, hey, bro, meet me in LA, meet me somewhere. He never responded, and I got receipts of all that. We gonna get to it, man. We gonna expose him, and I'm gonna show you how it's really done, how you really make a video about somebody. I'm not really with this, you know, going back and forth on the internet, but you don't want to take it to the streets. You turned it down. You never responded the first 100 times I asked you so.
All right. So we gotta pause. Now, you see this nut ass nigga? Look here, bro. We didn't meet on the streets. We didn't have street beef. So how the fuck, why the hell would we be converting internet beef to street beef? You want to have a physical confrontation with me, physically, and you want to initiate that online. But then turn around and you and your flunkies are calling me an internet thug and all this type of shit. I'm like, hold up, bro. I'm not inviting this dude to the hood. I ain't inviting this nigga to anywhere to fight and squabble up. I don't know you. And this ain't county jail, motherfucker. If I ever seen you, I would smoke you. I would, like, and a matter of fact, not even, listen here, blood. I'm smoking Tookie right now, so listen here, blood. I don't know you. This ain't the county. I'm not beholden to any of the foolish, dumbass, backwards logic that you have in your stupid California brain, okay? Your California raisin ass, peanut ass brain. Look here, bro. I'm not beholden to any of the delusions that you have in your mind, in the expectations that you think I should be doing things for you for free. No. And you have a response right here. Meanwhile, you're trying to twist the narrative and, you know, manipulate your audience by saying that I didn't respond to you when you put a response, my response literally up there for all to read, even though it's a little bit blurry. I ain't even going to try to read what I said, but I would tell y'all pretty much what I said. I said, I don't do free fades. If you want a fade from me, you're going to have to pay. What the fuck? The fades are expensive. And this dude, before he even talked about fighting, he already knew I wasn't from California. So he invited me to California, and he expects to be inviting me to California, but not paying for me to come to California for this fade that he wants to set up. He wants to fade. I never asked this dude for a fade, and that's crazy. That I make my opinion. I have a reaction channel. I don't know if y'all know that, right? It says Swoop Reactions. You know, it ain't rock science. So I do a reaction to your videos. You're so butthurt about it, you want to fight me. How pathetic. Yeah, you want to fight me because you can't have an intellectual debate. You can't debate what I'm saying intellectually. You can't even react to what I'm saying about you. That's why you have to try to manipulate your audience by chopping up what I say instead of, you know, having responses like what I'm doing, right? I'm letting you get it out, and then I'm responding to what you say. And I bring critical thinking and just common sense to, you know, the situation. And obviously, yeah, your argument is falling short of fucking sense, logic, and credibility, and actuality. Things that should be lining up for, you know, all these things that you are proclaiming, but it's just not what it is, y'all. It's reality versus a delusional fallacy that this dumbass crab has, and thinking that I'm supposed to just do what the fuck he's talking about. I don't. I don't have to do shit. Motherfucking goofy ass crab. I don't have to do none of that shit. You know, catch me outside. How about that? Motherfucker, goofy ass crab. Oh, I asked him for a fade. Bitch, catch me outside. Cause you ain't talking about no bread. What the fuck?
It's the only way, you know what I'm saying? So let's get straight to it. Before we start, these is all his fake pages. Look at them. NH, all these is his fake pages, bro. You feel me? All of these is the pages. When I drop this video, watch all these fake pages. Leave them supportive comments of Swoop. Look out for all these fake pages. And you know what? I'm going to up the score. if you think about changing the names on these fake pages, I got the permanent link and I'm expose you. So you ain't got no choice but to take this swooping. So yeah, let's get straight to it.
Oh, y'all, he's fucking got me now, man. This is the biggest revelation. This is the middle of the video, y'all. So this is his big reveal. Oh my God. Swoop got fake pages, y'all. How do I know that these are his pages? They make supportive comments. Watch when I do this video that nobody fucking knows. Yeah, I didn't tag him and I didn't let anybody know.
And you know what? Even if you try to make some new fake pages, I'ma know they new fake pages because they gonna be brand new with no subscribers, just made freshly. So yeah, I got you, boy.
Got him. We fucking got him.
I know that they fake because they make supportive comments. Yo, this dude is fucking burnt out, blood. Golly. That shit's hilarious. Yo, y'all, he really got me now. He's really exposing it. He's really doing something, right? I mean, do y'all care if somebody has fake pages? I mean, he hasn't proved that these are my pages. It's fucking stupid that he thinks I have access to all these pages. That's fucking ridiculous. Just because they leave me supportive comments. That is the dumbest thing. This is possibly the dumbest thing I've ever heard. This is the dumbest argument ever made, ever. But apparently he got me, folks. Now let's see if he proves it. I would love for him to prove it, but let's keep on going, y'all. I ain't gonna tarry too long. Wow, it's hilarious. I can't make the shit up.
Take this whooping from the wig splitter. Let's go. Now this dude done diss Inglewood Bloods, the Rolling 20 Neighborhood Bloods, the Weirdo Center Park Bloods, Inglewood Families, Mad Ronald from, shouts out to Mad Ronald, the Black P Stones, all Bloods. But he claims he's a Blood. But we gonna get down to it.
But wait, there's more.
Let's go. First things first. This dude called himself NHB Swoop. And get this now, pay close attention. He claims he's from South Central and he bangs Southside Rolling 30 Neighborhood Bloods. What the is that? I mean, what is that? You know what I'm saying? I know I'm the king of forgotten hoods, but damn, even I never heard of no shit like that. What? Not Rolling 20 Neighborhood, not Rolling 30's Blusto Paru. Shouts out to both hoods. Rolling 30 Southside Neighborhood Bloods in South Central. Check it out.
We from the 30s. This is scandalous. I'm from South Central. See, your bus ass is in Florida somewhere.
That's the issue, blood. See, I'm from South Central. I grew up in South Central. I got put on in South Central.
It gets even worse. This dude said they mentioned Rolling 30 Bloods on Paru Love. You ain't hear it?
What the fuck you know about the Rolling 30 Bloods? The Rolling 30 Bloods, matter of fact, Rolling 20s and Rolling 30s was on Paru Love. Everybody heard that shit loud and clear. Rolling 20s and 30 Outlaws and Deuce will put you under. I remember that shit. Cabbage Patch, Waterfront, Center Park, Athens Park 2, all that shit. Y'all remember that, right?
You weird internet goofy buster. She wasn't talking about Rolling 30 Bloods. Ain't no Rolling 30 Bloods.
All right, pause. So, let's go ahead and address some of the things that was said. So, he just disrespected this Jack. He just dissed the Jack. He dissed the set. He's saying that there's no such thing as Rolling 30 Bloods. Even though in Paru Love, let me pull up the lyrics right here. The lyrics, actually, he pulled up the lyrics, so I don't have to pull up the lyrics. Let's just make it big enough so y'all can actually read it. It says right here, Rolling 30s. Let me repeat that. It says Rolling 30s and 20 Outlaws and Deuce Brems will put you under. That's what it says on the Paru Love song. Rolling 30s and 20 Outlaws. Then this dude says there is no such thing as Rolling 30 Bloods. And he says that she's not talking about the Rolling 30 Bloods. There ain't no such thing as the Rolling 30 Bloods. She's talking about the Bloods and the low bottoms, and these are Pyrus. Like that means something different than what I just said with his dumbass. He think the Rolling 30 Pyrus are not Rolling 30 Bloods. But let me go on there and pull you up a video of an original Rolling 30 Blood from the low bottoms. So let's hear what he says and if he's a Rolling 30 Blood or not.
My name is Curtis Smith. I'm from off the east side low bottoms. I ran with the Rolling 30 Blood gang. I'm from off the east side low bottoms. I ran with the Rolling 30 Blood gang.
So there y'all have it. CKRAB opinion rejected. Matter of fact, all the low bottom Bloods, the Rolling 30 Bloods and the low bottoms, he just disrespected all y'all. And not only did he disrespect all y'all, he allegedly got, an op loving ass, hook ass, crab lover amongst y'all who he calls up. The dude gives his name. So I'm gonna make sure that the Rolling 30 Bloodstones get this. And, I'm gonna holler at them about whoever is running their mouth about me, he's talking to my set and all this type of shit. We don't get into that video, but, I'm just saying, I'm kind of hot about that. I'm getting a little hot. It's 40 minutes into this video. We've already debunked nearly everything that this dude said. It's crazy. But, yeah, this just goes to show that this dude has no validity. He has no facts. He's just a goofy who's butthurt that I've, dissected him and exposed him for the fraud that he is.
Ain't no Rolling 30 Bloods. It's Paul Rules, you idiots. You talk about the ones in the low bottoms. That's false. Stupid, goofy. Any real one know that. It's no such thing.
All right. So supposedly, if the real ones, all the real ones, they all know that there's no such thing as Rolling 30 Bloods. According to super weirdo Wiggins. Super wankster weirdo Wiggins. Wow. That's according to him, only the real ones know. I mean, even though he's not from LA, he's not blood, he doesn't know shit about our fraternity, our culture, whatever y'all want to call it, our gang. He don't know shit about our gang. He a fucking Compton crab, a fake Compton crab at that, a foreigner who's not even from Compton. A foreigner, a goofy ass foreigner who's not even from America. He's gonna come over here and tell you and me who's real, who's fake, and all this other goofy shit. And he's the goal line. He's the fucking authority. And we're all just some fucking idiots. We're all just some goofy ass peasants because he knows more than everybody else about all the gangs in California. Man, there's over hundreds of different motherfuckers in California, right? But he knows them all. Ridiculous. And man, this is delusional. This is like females. This is like the delusion level of a female. He's very feminine. This is a effeminate dude. Like, if I actually seen more pictures of him, I'll have to do a transvestigation. I think this dude's born a female because these are like female attributes. Let's keep on going. The delusion. It's the delusion for me, man. This is crazy. It's crazy. Like, dudes usually think with logic and reasoning and facts. Like, we dealing facts. Like, actual, like, masculine males dealing facts. They don't deal in emotions. They don't deal in the delusions of what the fuck we think. We either know or we don't know. And he thinks he's in the know, but he's really not. He don't know shit.
Stupid. But, you know, let's keep going. All right, next. He did a video where he supposedly went to Hoover Street with a red rag out.
You hear this dude says supposedly on Hoover Street. Look, you see the Hoover Street sign behind me. What the fuck? I do a video trolling the Wigga Milk 7 Slow Rob, Milk Rob, Cheddar Bob. I'm trolling Cheddar Bob, fake ass Hoover, and he is all butthurt about it. Apparently, he's all like he's like, oh, I'm gonna defend Milk 7 Foe and the Hoovers, and you know I'm gonna defend them, and I'm gonna use this opportunity to I got him again. I got him. Look, I'm exposing him. He's not really on the Hoover Street that I think he should be on. But it's like, what the fuck? This is ridiculous.
In his hand, dissing Milk, saying, oh, this where Milk can't go. Yeah, I'm on Hoover Street, blood. Check it out.
Oh, blood, I'm doing what y'all motherfucking homie Milk 74 can do, groove. On Hoover Street, ready to rag out, you feel me?
Bingo, got him. Now I'm about to get you, you goofy. If you from LA, or if you even remotely lived or seen LA or been in LA for a short period of time, you should have immediately noticed something was definitely off. Like, Northeast Hoover Street is crazy. Goofy. I heard of South Hoover Street, Northeast Hoover Street. Where you from, Oregon? Yeah, no disrespect. Where you from, bro? Like, where is that? Goofy. Now, you just really got exposed.
Oh, my God. Guess what? He exposed me, y'all. He got me, y'all. Hey, look. He's right? If I'm not on the Hoover Street he thinks I should be on, he exposed me. He got me, right? Oh, my God. My channel's over. You know, the fucking goofy. How can I go on after this expose? The fucking dweeb. Now, let me put this in perspective for y'all. You know what I'm saying? When I did this video, you know, I was outside making some dollars. I was outside making chili. Meanwhile, this dude ain't getting a damn dime for doing all this and putting all his time and then making videos about me. Listen. This dude, he's a admitted junkie. He admitted that his family left him, got and kicked his dumb ass to the curb. All right. He's a self-admitted goofy, lame loser who lost his family, who doesn't live in his hood, and is not welcome back to his hood. All right, no one's welcoming this dude back with open arms. They don't want to see him. They don't want anything to do with him. His own family don't want nothing to do with him. His old lady and his children want shit to do with him. But he worried more about what street I'm on. My goodness. Pillhead goofy.
But we ain't done with you. We gonna keep going.
Bro, you look like the yellow dragon from Dragon Tales. Get your Ketsu face out. I wish with all my heart, nigga.
Now, watch this. Listen to this dude expose himself.
If you're a blood, you have to be a neighborhood blood to an extent. So that's just what it is. Or park blood. I've been at parks, so when I'm at the parks with the other park bloods, I'm a park blood. What the if I'm on the block, I'm a black blood with the other black bloods. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if I'm at wherever, if I'm in San Diego, I'm a San Diego blood. If I'm in the jail, I'm a fucking jail, whatever the hell the jail bloods are called, UBN, whatever, right? Look here, that's just what it is. Main thing is I'm a blood. I'm from everything. I claim everybody.
That sound like a hood hopper to me. Hey, if I'm with these bloods or that bloods, what y'all think?
What, you gonna ask a bunch of goofy ass civilians what the fuck they think? I thought you were the gangbanger. Shouldn't you know if this is hood hopping? And listen here, blood, I'm from neighborhood blood. I don't give a fuck about hood hopping. Hood hop, nigga. Hey, I don't give a fuck if you hood hop. Hood hop all you fucking like, okay? I'm a neighborhood blood. That's what we do. We hood hop. We set trip and hood hop. So, listen here, homie. I don't give a fuck about hood hopping. And it's pathetic that you got to ask a bunch of randoms, goofies, stupid motherfuckers who think like you about hood hopping and if my hood condones or whatever about hood hopper, how we feel about hood hoppers. But hey, look here. I'm a hood hopper. Proud hood hopper. I'm a proud weirdo. You sitting here, you thinking you could use these dumbass terms that you done made up to, in your mind, they're bad. And a dumb, goofy civilian like you think these terms are bad. You think these don't apply when they definitely do apply. And I'm embracing those terms. Hood hopper. Yeah, I am a hood hopper. I'm from Neighborhood Blood. Like y'all can say hoodster or whatever. I'm all that. Cool. All right. I'll take that, blood. I mean, but since you talk for the 20s because you did an interview, a paid interview, I'm gonna probably say, from Matt Ronald, right? I'm pretty sure you paid Matt Ronald. How much money did you pay for Matt Ronald to get an interview from him? You know, Matt Ronald from the 20s. Now, I never seen you get an interview from Skip Townsend. And let's ask Skip Townsend how he feels about what you just described.
I want to say something about people been getting at me. One of the videos I did a video with Lil AD and Munchie B. And on that video I said, yeah, I'm from Inglewood family too. So I just want to go back and tell everybody that I grew up in the 60s, man. I grew up in the 60s and 70s. So in the 70s, when I seen all the stuff that was going on and what was happening, and we was all black, I saw the rise of the Crips. I saw when they started. I saw when the Inglewood families had to stop them. I seen when the 20 Outlaws had to stop the Crips. I only heard about the Brims. I heard about the Athens Parks being the originals doing that. But I want to say, man, that being a blood, even though I don't promote no violence, I'm not promoting gangs or anything like that. But I want to say being a blood, man, meant being a blood. So like the Rolling 20s is an address. That's who holds me accountable, is the Rolling 20s. But if I sign up to be a blood, then I sign up to be a blood. So if any blood is getting into it with anybody, I can't say that's your problem. I can't watch the 60s rush the Inglewood families and say, oh shit, that ain't my beef. Because eventually the Harlem Crips gonna come rush the 20s, and that is my beef. So when I was growing up, man, it was every blood was a blood, whether you was from Bloodstone Villains or whether you was from Pyru, it didn't matter. We was together. So when I say I'm from Inglewood family, let me tell you what I mean, man. I'm from Van Ness, NHBPS, I till I die, F to my last breath. I'm from CPB, QSB, Mafia Lane, from the West Side Brim Gang. From VSOP, for those of y'all not old enough to know, that's Villain Swine, Outlaws, and Peplos. And from Bounty Hunter, hey Bounty Hunter, hey Bounty Hunter. But from Athens, Miller, Bebop Bishop, Waterfront, Ghost Town, East Side Payne, North Side of Pomona, even 2 P's and a B. In order to be a blood back in the 80s, you had to be a blood. You couldn't pick and choose and say I'm only a blood with one neighborhood. No, if you a blood, you a blood. And all that, put it all on Pyru. You got to be down with Campanella and Ludus Park. Can't be down with one, not the other. Got to be down from Inglewood and HP. Got to be with all of them, man. I can't pick and choose and say I'm with the mob and not with Ludus. I'm with Treetop but not with Fruit Town. Nah, that don't work that way. If you a blood, you a blood. That's how it was. So now, all this new stuff, all these dudes with tattoos everywhere, acting like they hard, fighting each other, killing each other. Dudes who still wet the bed, leave the light on when they go to sleep. I don't know how y'all was raised. I don't know why it's like that now. I don't know why you be at a funeral and pump up somebody who's mentally ill and say, hey, go fire on the homie. Or it's cool to fire on the homie. Or it's cool to draw down on the homies. What type of people from the same hood drawing down on people from the same hood? That's new stuff, man. That started in the 90s, man, 93. But that wasn't where I come from. Like I said, I grew up in the 60s and 70s, started gangbanging in 80. So I saw something totally different. So I don't understand how you dudes gangbang and you bypass everybody else to get at your own homies.
So there y'all have it. Now, if y'all don't know who that is, that's Skip from Rolling 20 Bloods. Now, he just said pretty much the exact same thing I said in a more elegant way. All right? And he said it very, I probably couldn't even say it better myself. Like, literally, I said it way worser. He said it very elegantly. But the message is still the same, right? I'm a blood and I push blood. I'm not over here pushing 30 gang on y'all or nothing like that. Listen here. I'm from Blood Gang. Alright, this is Blood Gang. This ain't 30s gang. Even though there's some homies that push that. But I don't. I'm an original 30 blood. Okay? From South Central. And I have receipts to prove it. Unlike you, who is not from South Central. You ain't never been from South Central. You don't know what the fuck going on in South Central LA or South Central Minneapolis. You don't even know what the fuck is going on in Compton. And you supposedly claim to be a Compton crab. I mean, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Because Skip Townsend, my neighborhood blood, sounds like blood's a proud hood hopper. Just like me. We from the hood, so we hood hop. Y'all crab hop, right? Don't Snoop Dogg got a song called Crip Hop? So when Snoop Dogg be a hood hopper, Snoop Dogg hangs out with the Insanes in the 20s, even though both of the Insanes in the 20s supposedly are the arch nemesis to each other when they used to be Insane 20s. The Rolling 20s wasn't even rolling 20 years ago. All right, they used to be Insane 20s. They wasn't Rolling 20s. They used to be just one identity at one point in Long Beach before they separated into two different entities. Okay? Because some of them motherfuckers got their sanity back. They say, you know what, we ain't about that insane life. Hey. And y'all know Snoop Dogg always wanted to be a part of that neighborhood Crip alliance. Yeah, especially since Nipsey Hussle. Since Nipsey Hussle came across Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg been pushing neighborhood like a motherfucker. You see his fingers, I be like, this nigga throwing up neighborhood hard. Oh, I'm rolling. But, you know, I ain't tripping. Because, you know, the dubs, I ain't tripping on the dub. I ain't tripping on Snoop. I ain't tripping on the rolling 20s in Long Beach. Do y'all. You know, y'all turned away from your insane identity. Y'all know the 20s on the west side got an insane 20s as well. The Bloods over there, they got a clique called Insane 20s as well. So, you know, I know that this crab don't know that, but, you know, he gonna take that and do his little stories and go, oh yeah. There's an Insane 20s and there's the same hood as an Insane, there's Insane Crips over there. So the hoods with the same name, right? He don't ever cite his sources on where he get this information from. But listen, you know, you can still, whatever gems I give to you, you know, from things I know from my familiarity with that section. But, you know, you can still, whatever I give you on this, and use it and act like you done, you know, knew this or got this from somewhere, not give me my credit for, you know, exposing it to you, and you take it and run with it like it's yours, or like you've, you know, done your research or anything like that. You don't do research. You pilfer knowledge and information from other places and regurgitate it and present it as if you know, was really pushing that, like you did with the Weirdo Bloods. You know, I think they have a very colorful word for that, right? What's the word for that? Plagiarizer, right? That's what it is. You're a plagiarizer. You run around taking, you know, plagiarized information who you gotten from other sources. You refuse to cite your sources, and you put this information out without any valid, accredited source, and then you wait until someone gets irritated or upset, allegedly, and then they supposedly call in and run their mouth to you, supposedly setting the record straight about whatever the fuck you're talking about. And to me, I'm just not buying it. You know what I'm saying? I can't verify any of them people who came to your page to run their mouths about their hood's identity or information with you, it's just, ridiculous. And, I don't know how many other people rejected you, but I publicly rejected you and rejected your offer to do that with you. And I guess because of that, you wish to see me dead. But we'll see who goes first. It's the dog. Let's get back into this. I'm telling you, if we actually see a picture of this dude, I gotta do a transvestigation on you. I already apparently did a transvestigation about your baby mama, because you ain't denying that these pictures are not you. So if you're not denying that these pictures are not you, you done did 2 videos. No, my bad, 3 videos, and you said I disrespected your baby mama. I have no idea who the fuck your baby mama is. I don't know who you are. I never even seen a picture that I verified it as you. But you're not denying that it's not you. So if you're not going to deny that it's not you, then we're going to have to, accept it as truth and fact, right? You know how this goes. This fucking she sat on YouTube talking about I disrespect this baby mama. And I'm like, nigga, I don't know you from the streets, blood. I don't know you. We never met on the streets. Why is you talking about fighting? Why is you talking about meeting up? I don't know you. Nigga, I don't know you. What the fuck? Like, this is just some bizarre, goofy shit. Like, come on. This nigga is a goof troop. Why are you talking to me like we grew up together or some shit, and I'm just like ducking phase from you or some goofy ass shit on you being, what the fuck is you talking about? The fuck? This dude did a video literally 2 months after I did a video. I forgot you even existed. But now you want the smoke. So guess what? You gonna get the smoke. Goofy. So yeah, this is definitely you. Because you said I disrespected your baby mama. The only picture I ever posted saying that it was you with a bitch is you in a bed with this dude. This is what I believe that is true. And I said that. So this has to be the only thing you're reacting to, because you didn't put up the picture I said or showed any evidence of me disrespecting your baby mama. So I'm like, how the fuck did I disrespect your baby mama? You was making all kind of claims, but you didn't come with no receipts and none of the shit that you're claiming, just like you normally do. This is what you do, because you are not a accurate, valid source of any fucking thing. And this video, along with other videos, proves that beyond a shadow of a doubt. It's hilarious. Let's keep on going.
That sound like a hood hopper. You a goofy, bro. And to make matters worse, he said the only 30s is the rolling 30 bar rules and the rolling 30 bloods. What a goofy.
The only rolling 30s is the rolling 30 power rules and the rolling 30 bloods. That's the only who really rolling and who started the rolling. Y'all adopted it and y'all jacked it.
Oh my goodness. Let's keep going. This goofy really said the bloods was invented in Chicago or in the Midwest somewhere. Check it out.
First off, it's not the land. All right, the original bloods, the first recorded blood set in history, is actually in Chicago from the BPS and CVLs and the what was it? The Egyptian Cobras was the first to claim the Blood Alliance. So the Blood Alliance didn't even start in California, okay?
Yeah, I'm not even finna respond to something goofy like that.
Y'all, so, this dude is stupid. He's just slow. So instead of doing any research, he just goes, oh, why bother? I'm not going to respond to nothing so goofy like that, because you don't do no research. You take gossip and you run with it and make videos. And then, people like Raw Dog, myself, and others have to come and correct your stupid video. They have to go, oh, no. All the shit that you said was cap. And then they got to walk you like a little girl, to the correct information. So, when I show you this video, show you how to do this, right? It's called Google. Chicago Blood Alliance. Now, would you look at this? Here goes a video from psychotherapist, or psychotherapy. I call them psychotherapists, but
Check out Psychotherapy's video. 1966 Chicago Blood Alliance. Blood Brother Alliance. So, what is this? This is evidence. This is a video explaining the Blood Alliance prior to the Crip identity. So, the Blood Alliance was already active here in the Midwest on UBN. So, it's really delusional and crazy that you got Bloods or Parus or wherever the fuck they claiming to be. Like the booty hole blowjob motherfucker claiming that Peabody from Denver Lanes is the founder of the UBN, which is retarded. Because what the fuck do the West Coast know about nation building? Nothing. Y'all motherfuckers don't nation build. All that GDN, UBN, BPSN, all that shit comes from the Midwest. So why y'all don't think the UBN would come from the Midwest? Just common sense, y'all. Well, common sense ain't common no more. Because we would sit back and allow the West Coast goofies who don't know shit about shit to influence y'all to drop your structure and adopt their click banging against one another. And I felt really bad for the New York Bloods, because the New York Bloods, oh my God, the California Bloods were motherfucking jealous. They so jealous of the New York Bloods because the New York Bloods was blowing up. They were popular, they were unified, and they had the entire state on lock. Only until they became famous and popular and had more notoriety, now all of a sudden, everybody want to talk crazy about the New York Bloods or run their mouths about the New York Bloods and try to tell them how to bang and what they should be doing. Instead of sticking to their guns, they started to adapt the silly, dumb, fucking goofies of California's sets and their policies and politics. It was really sad and pathetic that they were misled the way that they are. Instead of holding fast to what they developed on their own, they started to adopt the California bullshit. So, instead of allowing that narrative to still be portrayed in the public, I said, let me get on YouTube and, talk my shit to the homies. Not only to the homies, but to the general public who's been misled and turned around and spun around about this thing of ours. Y'all let me know in the comment section if I'm just some guy who don't know nothing, right? Even though I have, receipts and evidence of everything that I say. Unlike this dude, where he has nothing to say, because he's stupid, he doesn't do any research. He's a gossiper, he uses gossip to rope some idiot in there so he could get a free interview from you and interrogate you at the same time. It's actually quite funny and lame that all these Bloods who've been on your channel are too stupid and gullible to catch on to what you're doing. And matter of fact, maybe they're not even gullible. Maybe they're, intentionally working with you. Because I think y'all like grid program Bloods and Crips agents who are sent into these communities to spread misinformation and lies, and, do y'all thing and get paid from that. Because you claiming that you getting paid to do this shit. And I'm like, not according to those numbers, you ain't getting paid like that, fool. Anyways. So, like I said, let's go ahead and go into this actual, do some just basic research. Chicago Blood Alliance. There we go. Look at this. The 1966 Chicago Blood Gang, Blood Brothers, Cobra Stones, Vice Lords. So that supports what I said. Okay? So, unless you want to say, oh, Swoop, you made this. This is your video. Let's see what's in the video. Let's just see a couple seconds. And Psychotherapy knows me. I have a decent rapport with Psychotherapy. He shares my videos. I share his videos. And Psychotherapy, used to be a DJ in Minnesota, so he's very familiar with my neighborhood, and he's older than me, and he's very familiar with my neighborhood and with Bloods and Crips in general. So he's a great source of information when it comes to Bloods and Crips, and he'll tell y'all if y'all want to know the history of my hood. He's actually a really good source and someone, probably even knows better than me because he's older. So, back in my time, when I first got, of age, I probably wasn't even of age, y'all. I was a baby lord. Started off a baby lord, part of the alliance, or what we call the collective of Vice Lords. As a baby lord, part of the Almighty Vice Lord Nation, AVLN, back in the day. Then we, dropped the VL and became RTB, Rolling 30 Blood. Technically, we were in Hood Bloods first. We became in Hood Bloods, in Hood 30s, and eventually we picked up the Rolling 30 Blood identity a little bit later on down the line. Now, it happened all pretty fast for me. But like I said, I was a child back then. My memory's kind of fuzzy. But he's a good reference as far as y'all want to know anything about my actual hood. With someone who's older than me, who's was around and bear witness to everything I'm saying. So y'all could send a message to a psychotherapist. Make sure y'all let them know I sent y'all to his video. Because this video is underperforming. And it's crazy. It's probably one of the best videos. And probably one of the greatest gang historian videos in all of existence. And here it is with only 1,000 views. Now that's a fucking crime. Share this video. Make sure y'all get psychotherapy out there. And so y'all can get y'all, correct and right information. Because why the fuck? I ain't very gonna go into that right now. Because it's gonna make the video way longer. But let's go ahead and check out a couple seconds of this video. And we'll just take a look. So y'all can watch this video. Now, y'all see the newspaper clipping, so we ain't playing. From the Chicago West Side, the Decatur Review.
The Decatur Review, Decatur, Illinois, Monday, July 18th, 1966. Chicago's West Side.
There y'all go. Now, we're actually going into history and bringing up, newspapers, clippings of the recorded blood gangs of that time in 1966 in Chicago. So, y'all could go and watch this video. I ain't gonna hold y'all on this video. I'm just letting y'all know that I do have the receipts for what I said. This dude doesn't have a response because he doesn't do his homework.
Dude here different. Next, check this out. Now he got some history about the Rolling 30 Crips. Listen, check it out.
You keep on calling the Harlem 30s Rolling 30s, and yeah, I think a few of them was calling themselves Rolling 30s at one point, but niggas ain't rolling nothing. They rejected the neighborhood identity, and they rejected being rolling.
Did this goofy just say Rolling 30s rejected the rolling? Like, they stopped being rolling? Are you dumb? Bro, you was the number... Oh, man, this is the goofiest dude I have ever seen in my life, dude. All the 30s that's watching, man, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Drop a comment. Let me know.
All right, so I hope all y'all drop those comments supporting this dude, because I want to make a fool out of y'all, too. But it's okay. I'll do that on another video. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making a fool of the comment section for the people who support this idiot. I want to make sure y'all faces out there so people get to know, y'all goofy asses are out there, running your fucking dick suckers. Anyways, let's get into this, y'all. Now, he said, did the Rolling 30s, did they drop the Rolling? No, that's not what I said. I said that they were original Harlem 30s and they didn't claim Rolling at all. Them claiming Rolling is some new shit. Them claiming that 30 to 100 shit, that's some new shit. Okay? That is some new shit. They weren't claiming 30s to 100s. They was claiming 40s to the 100s. because the 30s didn't participate in the neighborhood alliance. They wasn't rolling at all. This new niggas, within about 5 to 10 years ago, they started to identify with this Rolling 30 identity. But ask yourself this: who was the Rolling 30s first? Was it the Rolling 30 Bloodstone Pyrus, or the Rolling 30 Pyrus or Bloods, or whichever one you want to call them, really, because it's the same shit, right? But listen here. Was it the Rolling 30 Bloodstones, or was it the Harlem 30s who wasn't rolling at all? Now, if you think I just don't know what I'm talking about, let's hear from somebody who's actually in LA, from LA, who bangs a LA gang, not a Compton CKRAB gang, not a gang member who's not from South Central. Let's actually hear it from, actual gang members from that time period. The time period I'm talking about, because, I'm a little older than this young punk, this stupid goofy who don't know nothing about jack shit.
I'm gonna give y'all a list, cuz, of all these niggas is claiming neighborhood crip today. In my time, them niggas, cuz, was not claiming neighborhood crip. Y'all niggas tried to talk to Harlem's, cuz, into claiming neighborhood crip in the beginning. The Harlem said, cuz, they just gonna say Harlem 30s. And they refused, cuz, to be, cuz, neighborhood crip.
Well, if you hear that, so we gonna call cap on your dumbass opinions, because you're not from LA, you're not from South Central, you're not from Harlem, you don't know dick about the 30s. Everything you know is gossip that comes from a third-party source, someone who's not credible, someone who's not reputable. You talking to some kids like you who don't know shit, could barely wipe their own ass. And all they got to say is, oh, I don't know this person. Crazy. Any old ways, you fucking goofy. So yeah, you're a liar. Yes, you're lying. And also you're stupid. And instead of doing any research, instead of even talking to any of them Harlem tramps, you gonna run your mouth like you know them, like you just know their history, like you just a fucking spokesperson for the Harlem 30s, and then you're inviting the general public, or your goofy ass audience, to chime in on some shit that they don't know about either. So, yeah, the Harlem 30s. There was H30 at one point. They weren't R30 until recently. These are new niggas who've literally pretty much changed the identity of their gang. Because the 30s, especially the West Side 30s, the Harlem 30s, why the fuck would they be claiming neighborhood crip when their direct enemies are the neighborhood Bloods, where that identity truly comes from? The neighborhood Bloods were NH's way before the neighborhood CKRAB alliance was even thought of. Okay? In the late 80s. Well, actually like mid 80s. Okay? Okay? Get that through your fucking head, you goofy crab. So, the Harlem 30s, to be going around claiming NHC, really NHB, because that's where they got it from. Okay? They needed an identity to separate themselves from the gangster crabs, because the gangster crabs were on their ass because they're being friendly, and they were kissing all these other friendly crab asses. All the PTSD crews, what you're talking about, that's what the neighborhood cliques are. The neighborhood Crips are a bunch of PTS Tagger crews and all that shit. The shit that you try to call the weirdo Bloods, that's actually what all those neighborhood Crip niggas put together are. That's what they are. Anyways, let's get back to this. The Harlem 30s, who y'all call now the Rolling 30s, and listen here, why would the Rolling 30s be calling themselves Rolling 30s if their direct enemies are the Rolling 20s, right? See, look, our direct enemies ain't the Rolling 20s. Our direct enemies was RTC, the running dirty crabs, the fucking running tramp crabs, them motherfuckers. And I don't care about dissing the rolling 20 crabs. I don't, because they're crabs at the end of the day. I don't have no particular problem with the West Coast 20s or nothing like that, because we ain't never had no smoke or animosity. We're in two different cities. However, like I said, we 20K. The niggas who I grew up banging on was out there, you know, listening to the East Siders, and they was hardcore rolling 20 Crips who I fought against back in the 90s and shit like that, when you were still in your daddy's nutsacks or in your diapers, one of the two. Anyways, oh my god. Yeah, let's get back to it, y'all, because the Harlems are very much like the 20s in Long Beach, because the 20s weren't rolling 20s either. They were insane 20s. They were insane. Matter of fact, I think they were just insane deuces. Maybe insane 2 times, deuce time. They were deuce times. They were insanes. Before any of that rolling shit, they were insanes. I think, obviously, with the influence of the neighborhood Crips, because the neighborhood Crips been trying to get the rolling 20s in Long Beach to claim neighborhood Crip. They always kicking it with them. They always functioning with them. They buddy. I'm pretty sure they pay for the weed and the drinks. And, oh yeah, we'll do this and we'll suck your dicks and all kind of shit. Yo, they want the 20s bad. They want the 20s to be NAC real bad. Like, y'all can see that with Corrupt over there, right? Corrupt from DPG. Corrupt is from 6-0. He ain't from the Deuces, and he ain't from Insane. So, yeah, with the 6-0s and the 20s being so close in relationship and have all this public relationship, and they're just buddy and, you know, cousins and all that shit, you know, this is where you get that whole rolling from, because they adopted it for kicking it with them. But still, they, like, you know, we can't just jump in the lines with you, cuz we'll push rolling, but we ain't gonna be in their seat, though. You know what I'm saying? We don't fuck with everybody. We fuck with y'all, though. Type shit. So, you know, because that's how the 30s feel about the Funkies. Because the 40s and the 30s was going at it. Yeah, body on body on body. Yeah, the Treos and the Funkies went at it hard. Now, I don't remember you ever talking about that. You got all this time to talk about the Weirdo Bloods and who the hell they beefing with. And that beef, barely no one even knew that they were even beefing. Meanwhile, everybody heard about that Rolling 30s and the Funkies, you know, mowing each other the fuck down over in LA. Let's go.
Alright, we gonna keep going, man. Now I'm finna expose you for being a two-faced hypocrite. In my last Forgotten Hoods, I said it wasn't no Bloods in Compton. And I'm standing on it. And if you from the land, you know exactly what I mean. Yes, Paru's is Bloods, but it's no Bloods like, you know, straight Damus and CPT. This goofy left a comment saying, this goofy blank, you know, the disrespectful C-word for Crips, talking to me, this goofy blank said, ain't no Bloods at Compton. It's only Paru's. Get the F out of here. All the Paru's is Bloods. Now watch this. I'm about to expose you. Now look how he disrespect all the Paru's and straight contradict himself. Now listen to this.
Whereas Paru's, the niggas want to be crabs one day and Bloods the next day. they behave like crabs one day and want to be treated like Bloods. Oh, Blood, why'd you do me like that, Blood? Oh, you crab. Like you over here behaving like a crab, might as well treat you like a crab. Oh, nah, Blood. But, oh, nah, Blood, I thought you said you wasn't Blood. What the f***? I thought you said you wasn't Blood. I thought you said it's Paru. When your Paru got beat the fuck up, now it's Blood all over again. It's Blood. Don't do me like they Blood. Nah, Blood. Shut up, punk. But let me get back on subject.
You a faker, bro. You a two-faced hypocrite. And no disrespect to the real rules, man. You feel me? I'm exposing this goofy. We need to get these type of people out the culture, bro. He's a lame. He's a buster. He's a weirdo. And I ain't talking about the Bloods in Inglewood, bro. Them the gangster weirdos. This the lame weirdo.
All right. So, did y'all hear that? I mean, I mean, according to him, he just proved something. He just proved that I'm not a real blood because I criticized the Pyrus. Is that it? Is that all? That's your big reveal. That's crazy. That is wow. That this is his whole video, pretty much, right? I exposed you. Wow, this is sad and pathetic, to be honest. But let's keep on going. Let me respond to that. Now, since he chopped up the video, y'all don't have context. Now, the context was, I was specifically talking about any Pyru we caught claiming not to be a blood was going to get the crab treatment. And I'm standing on that. And listen here, any Pyru blood who brings his ass outside of Compton talking about bloods can't tell him shit and all this type of shit. Listen here, we gonna beat the fucking dog shit out you. You know that, right? Well, you should know that. You know, the homies know that. The Pyrus know this. Y'all know that fact. So, listen here. If you let this goofy ass crab get in your head and feel like you above the program because you a Pyru and you hang out with some goofy lobster Pyrus like you who feel like y'all above the gang, y'all are the lames, okay? You are the goofies. You are the motherfuckers who not right and should get left and pull your own blood. So listen, homie. I got nothing but love and respect for all the real Pyru bloods. You know, y'all the homies. I done took phase for Pyru. You know, I fight Crips because of the Pyrus. The Crips are really the Pyrus' original ops, direct ops. The Crips is a LA gang, y'all. The Crips are foreigners here. The Crips just started showing up here while we was already banging and in opposition with the GDs. So listen, we took on the beef of the Pyrus, and we've been in a war with, you know, foreigners ever since. Just like him, he a foreigner. So we've been at war with a foreign gang ever since. Then with 90s, you know what I'm saying? Big U moved to Minnesota and he started a bunch of neighborhood Crips. And matter of fact, my big mama is from the line that Big U pushed. I have a big mama from 6-0 on Hood. And they all know me. I know a lot of these neighborhood Crips because I push neighborhood blood, and we don't really got too much problem where we got to spill blood over our differences. Yeah, I don't like Crip, but I could tolerate and, you know, deal with neighborhood Crips to an extent, or wannabe neighborhood Crips. Let me not call them neighborhood Crips because that's not really what they are. They're just NH. And I wish they'll drop the C and just push NH. If they can't pick up the B for whatever reason, the B's too heavy for them to pick up, they could just drop the C and just be NH. And we could all be alignment right now. And we could whoop the crab's ass. All the gangster crabs, you know, because the gangster crabs been whooping y'all asses for decades. The A-Tray gangsters crabs have been giving y'all the blues. And the Hoover crabs have been giving y'all the blues. The Hoover criminals giving y'all the blues. And they really smacking your homies, putting your homies' dicks in the dirt. Meanwhile, you mad at, you know, the Bloods, and the Bloods ain't ever touching y'all bitch asses. The Bloods ain't ever worried about y'all, ain't ever paying y'all no mind. The Bloods, as a matter of fact, are going against their own selves because they're so fucking lame and they have no ambition, drive to win. You know, they just losers in California. The Bloods I'm talking about in California. Here, we're winners. We eliminated nearly every crab set in Minnesota, okay? There's not many crab sets left because we have eliminated the majority of them. This here, Minnesota, is a blood-dominant state, okay? The Bloods here dominate here. You got the Hilltops in St. Paul. They dominate St. Paul. You got the West Side Pyrus out there. And I criticize the West Side Pyrus, y'all, because listen here, that's the only Pyru set I recognize out there. But listen, there's no Pyru Street in Minnesota. So I'm like, why the fuck would y'all be claiming West Side Pyrus in St. Paul blood on the West Side? Y'all should just be West Side Bloods, WSB, because that makes more sense. You know, I'm just saying. And that doesn't put a wedge between us, because you got these goofy ass Pirus who can't stop running their mouth online talking about they ain't Bloods. What the fuck? Like, it's just that. It's just that simple, blood. And I'm not, you know, this is not like my thing to all Pirus. It's just some of y'all are goofies. You know, it's just what it is. Some of y'all are goofies, and the Pirus know this. Pirus know that there's goofies in their ranks, and they got a lot of goofies that they need to speak out against. Like Atola Marv, Whack 100, running his dick suckers, you know, goofies like that. And y'all talk out, you know, some of y'all, but not enough of y'all. And I think all y'all need to be very vocal. And then when these dudes make these huge errors, talking about how they're not Bloods, y'all need to correct them. Because if y'all don't correct them, I will correct them. And when I do it, I ain't gonna be nice. I'm gonna diss you, and I'm gonna diss him, and I'm gonna diss the entire set. I'm gonna diss your entire set.
A Buster weirdo. All right, we gonna keep going, man.
All right, so before we get any further, you trying to cop please to the 20s, to the Inglewoods, to anybody you can, you know, to the Compton Pirus, to everybody. You trying to cop please to the homies, please. You know, let me, you know, do what I'm over here. I'm talking for y'all. But listen, please let me talk for y'all. Please let me be the representation for y'all. You know, I'm a Blood too. I'm fuck out of here. Oh, yeah, you trying to cop please. Let's see how that works out for you. From not only, you know, my homies, but your homies. I want to see how the Compton Crips are going to respond to you copping please to my homies to talk shit about me, because I'm, you know, revealing the truth about you. Well, all right, let's keep on going. We'll revisit that and see how that ages. Let's keep on.
Look how this dude disrespect California and people from California. Check it out.
LA and Compton. You know, California as a whole is out of pocket. Y'all just look like busters, and you making the whole culture look stupid. Like, y'all are the dumbest niggas I've ever seen. Like, y'all are some real despicable, low down, dirty, stupid motherfuckers. Well, let's start there.
No disrespect to all the out-of-town bangers and, you know, that's doing their thing and getting their chili, man, and feeding their family.
Pause. Listen here, foreign, like, you're funny because you're in Dream Foreign is pretty much the same nigga. Foreign born, you're a foreigner who wasn't born in Americaner. Foreign born, you're not from the United States. You're not from California. You're not from Compton. You're not from LA. You are a fucking foreigner. What the fuck are you talking about? Somebody who's out of state. You out of state. Literally right now you're in Florida. You're not in California, so why the fuck are you talking like you just live in LA or some shit like that? You don't live in LA. You don't live in Compton. You don't live in California. You live in fucking Florida. Just like foreign born. He be talking all that shit like he from LA. Just because he go there and visit and take vacations and go on vacations with the fucking French fry nappy heads. And all he do is kick around with the 50s and the funkies. I ain't never seen him on 6-0s. I ain't never seen him around on 6-0s. He going around claiming to be a 6-0 from out of town. I'm like, blood, where the fuck is your homies? I ain't never seen you with your homies from in town. I ain't never seen them around. But whatever. I don't really care if he's a sissy from out of town or whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if this crab is a crab from out of town. But listen here, you're not in town. You're not around. So why does it matter if I'm from out of town or not? And on top of that, you projecting all this shit onto me. See, everything he's doing, he projects it onto me. And I'm just going to reflect it right back on him. And I'm like, look here, see, this is you. This is you, stupid. But, you know, it's a mental retardation that this dude got. It's called cognitive dissonance. Do your homework, do your research on cognitive dissonance. Let's go.
And sticking to the code and all that. You feel me? This ain't for y'all. This is a real out-of-town goofy. How you gonna bang Bloods in this Cali, where it started? That's like being a U.S. soldier stationed in another country and you dissing America. You a goofy, bro.
Hang on, listen here. So he already knows that I don't consider California my homeland or Mecca or any of this shit. He already knows that I don't even consider California the originators of the Blood identity, or at least the Blood Alliance. Now, they do have a blood gang that started very similar to ours back in the fucking 50s, I believe, called Blood Alley. Alright, now, rather they called it Blood Gang, it started in Blood Alley. The Chicago Bloods also were Blood Alley, who started in Alley. So, listen, all of us started really as Alley Bloods, really. Let's start there. Do your homework on the alleys. And if you're from the South Side, you know how we get bracking in our alleys. You know, we are alley boys, like, for sure. I'm definitely an alley boy, and I'm definitely an alley blood. You know, so, you know, a lot of y'all don't have alleys. I think, what was it, some parts of California? I know it's like that in Detroit, too. It's not really a lot of alleys. Do your homework on places with no alleys. Like the hood not having alleys. That's kind of awkward to me. But where I'm from, we have alleys. So, Blood Alley was not only a thing in California, but Blood Alley was also a thing in Chicago. And that's actually in the papers. It's not just a myth or a rumor, some mofos told y'all, or somebody recorded, you know, on their own type of time. You know, this is a accredited newspaper. Okay? So, I know, you know, it must blow your mind that I don't consider California my homeland. And it's, how could you possibly be a blood and you not from California? Well, just like all the other bloods are, you know, really bloods, but they're not from California and they don't claim California sets. Like my set, Southside 30s, you know, isn't a California set. So we're not doing everything the same as the dudes in California. Yes, we have cliques here that are connected to California and who are influenced by California in their sets and their cliques. However, not all of us are connected to that. Not all of us support that. Not all of us identify with that. But that's fine. We could coexist and share the hood like how we've been doing for decades. Shout out to all the homies. Anyways, you know, he wants to project this click banging and set tripping and shit on to me and onto my hood and spread that nonsense. And on UBM, I ain't got time for that. No one got time for that. You goofy. Anyways, let's proceed. What else? What else did he say? What else did he have to say? I don't know. We're about to wrap this up.
And you not gonna come to Cali and say none of that, bro. And bro, I got a trick up my sleeve for you, bro. You want to be disrespectful?
Now you hear this goofy ass nigga. What are you gonna do about it? Let's start there. What the fuck you gonna do about it? I'll come there and say it on whatever platform. Hey, you paying? As long as you paying, I will come there and say this shit to your fucking face. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Besides say nothing. Besides do nothing. Say nothing. And let them 20 bloods, let the Bloodstone villain nigga be there, just so he could collect his DP right there on camera. We'll get it out of the way. We'll crip mac his ass and show him to the whole world with lumps, knots, and bruises. Unlike Crip Mac got beat up by his own gang. And he ain't had no lumps and bruises. He had that Nina Boy, my bad, the Spider Loke makeup on. Y'all remember Spider Loke when he had his fake bruises on after that Avalon fight, right? The Avalon Blue fight, he had the little fake knots and bruises on. Yeah, the Crip Mac makeup, man. The Hollywood makeup. Yeah, them dudes really be wearing makeup. So, I mean, we could keep on going, homie. Matter of fact, my bad. You ain't a homie. You are just a goofy ass crab. I gotta remember that. You're a goofy ass crab who need that. Yeah, you deserve a DP. So I can't wait until you go around them counting crabs. And let's see how they feel about you being the spokesman for the Bloods. How you just, you know, insert yourself. You trying to peace treaty for the Bloods. You start the beef and then you turn around and go, oh, can I be the peace treaty? How can I solve y'all problems? I couldn't believe he said that to that Center Park, the old nigga from Center Park Bloods sat there and allowed this Compton CKRAB, this young punk from Compton CKRAB, this goofy who don't know shit about shit, ask you to insert himself as a negotiator for peace between you and the weirdo Bloods. Now, the homie had some sense and he said, hell no, no. You? No. No, it doesn't sound like he took you up on that offer. At least not on that stupid video that y'all did. He didn't take you up on the offer. So you're ineffective. No one wants you around. You can't solve shit. You can't make peace treaties for nothing. You are a nobody who wants to insert himself as a somebody. Grid program crab ass nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. You ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. And I'll say that in your face. And I'll say it in front of all them 20 Bloods, them Twinkie ass niggas, them lobsters. If they got a problem with it, they could get it too. If the Ingle weirdos want it, they could get it too. Anybody who got an issue could get it too.
We got you. But let's keep going. Now this one is crazy. This dude is lost and goofy as hell. Watch this. Look what he says about neighborhood Compton Crips. No disrespect to the neighborhood Compton Crips. All love, baby. 2 up.
The Compton CKRABs were claiming neighborhood gangster crap at one point. They were NHGC, okay? And some of them might still be claiming gangster CKRAB. Now, that's another thing that...
You stupid goofy. That ain't no G, you goofy. That's a 1 in the first C and the second C. And I ain't gonna tell you what it mean either, you goofy lame buster.
All right, so here we go again, right? He only takes about 5-6 seconds of a clip and frames it in a way that's negative and, takes it out of context and runs with it, right? And it presents it to y'all like that's, like I'm just pulling this out my ass when, you can clearly see that's a GC. You clearly fucking see it's a GC. But, the neighborhood Compton CKRABs also claim neighborhood gangster CKRABs. A lot of them do. Before they were neighborhood CKRABs, they were gangster CKRABs. Since we're talking about before their hood flip-flopped. If y'all want to talk about flip-flopping nice hoods, LA are hood hoppers. As far as, listen, they be hood hopping. One moment they're gangster Crips, next moment they're neighborhood Crips. One moment they're gangster Crips again, one moment they're neighborhood Crips. And I'm going to just prove that right now from the LA Hoover that was talking about the neighborhood Crips and what they were beforehand, switching back and flip-flopping, and how a lot of these gangster CKRABs got flipped and turned out into neighborhood CKRABs because they couldn't stand the heat.
I'm going to give y'all a list, cuz, of all these niggas is claiming neighborhood Crip today. In my time, them niggas, cuz, was not claiming neighborhood Crip. The only neighborhood Crips, cuz, in my time, was the dumb 11s, the 11-5s, and the French fry nappy heads. Them was the only ones claiming NHC. They made a Roller 100 in 1987. Those were all individual gangs that were getting smashed by the Hoovers and A-Tray gangsters. They were small gangs, cuz, fighting two big gangs. They had to form an alliance. Before they was claiming Roller 100, you got 10-5 Gangster. They was claiming cuz 10-5 Gangster Crip. And then you got the Budlongs. Before they Roller 100, they was claiming Budlong Gangster Crip. And then you got the Hard Time Hustlers. They were Green Rags, Hard Time Hustler Crip. They wasn't Hard Time Hustler Crip back then. They were just HTH. They were Green Rags. They were hustlers. When they talk.
Shout out to Wig TV. Actually, Wig TV is 1,000% better than your channel. His videos are 1,000 times better than yours. They're more accurate and they're more entertaining. No wonder he's sweeping you as far as subscriptions and, feedback and, engagement on his channel. He's washing. And I don't. It's funny because you just gizzy gobbling off of anything he puts out. You was it Wiggins TV, like that shit? Your page ain't older than this dude's page. Who was the Wigs TV first? I don't know. Y'all let me know. But anyways, Wigs TV. Shout out to Wigs TV. The super weirdo Goofy right here. The television. Listen. This dude is a liar, a pathological liar, a goofy, a lame, and a nobody. This fucking nobody is running his mouth about nothing because he knows nothing. Okay? But since he wants to ask questions, right, you're obviously searching for the correct answer. And I'll correct you, just like Rod Dog had to correct you, just like the Six Deuce Brim had to correct you, just like the Center Park Blood nigga had to correct you. All these dudes have to correct you because you're always out of line and you're always wrong and you're spitting off your opinion and your goofy ass, made up ass fucking bullshit that you done got from some random no source that you never cite. You don't cite your sources. So I'd have been like, hold on, blood, who told you that? Like, hold on, we about to follow the steps on where you came to these goofy ass conclusions. Yeah. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Since he wants to go to his audience, I'm gonna go to my audience. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below though.
You wanna be internet banger? See, if you was tapped in, you would know that. We ain't, oh my gosh, this don't even make sense. But we ain't done, come on. To make matters worse, bro, to make matters worse, he said neighborhood cop the crib never wore Yankee hats.
And I don't ever think them niggas wear NY apparel. They don't even wear no Yankee shit, okay? So, we got him. Yet again, my man is going for very low fruit here. This is very low and stupid. Like, this is very dumb things to be like, I got you. What the? Listen, did y'all hear what he just played? What I just said was, I don't think they wear New York apparel because I see them in like New Jersey Net shit, I think, or what is it? Is it New Jersey Net? Some orange and blue shit. I thought that was very interesting that the neighborhood Compton Crips wear orange and blue instead of just blue or even black, but at least just blue. But they wear orange and blue like the Hoovers. So I thought that was very interesting. And instead of wearing New York apparel, they wear like New Jersey Net shit, I think. I think it's the Nets or one of them. One of them damn teams. Was it the Giants? No, it's not the Giants. I don't know what the team is. Because I'll never wear that dumbass fucking team. It's stupid. I don't like that team. I just don't like it. I don't ever care to remember the team. Mets. Is it the Mets? Some dumbass team. It's crazy. Anyways, it is different when you don't give a damn about that team. I don't know no one who wears that. I've never seen them hats in person. Don't nobody wear them hats. If you see somebody wearing that hat, they is definitely a tourist. They is not from over here. They is not from here. You're like, what the fuck is that? Who's wearing that? You might see a lot of T hats down there, like the T, like that's why you already know the T. I'm a top hat. Okay, so listen, I wear a lot of T hats. I wear all the T's. I support all the T's. All the T's except for the, Randy Lokes. So listen here, Randy Loke represents the other type of T's. Them tramps and all that shit. I don't support the tramps. I don't like the tramps. Oh, let me not overwhoop, y'all. Let me not overwhoop. But anyways, yeah. Oh, I thought that was funny earlier. This dude said, "Oh, he dissed California." Nigga, I dissed Minnesota too. What the nigga? I diss niggas in my own set. I set trip and I trip on niggas in the set. Like I don't give a fuck. Southside 30s, I would trip. I don't want to have to trip, but I will trip. I trip. Like, do your homework on Swoop tripping on fools. I trip. It's just what it is. Especially if you tripping, I'm tripping. Fuck you talking about? If you tripping, you gonna make me trip. And when I get to tripping, I start to hitting. And when I get to hitting, I just don't start quitting. I just don't quit. I just gotta go. It's gotta be done. Now you initiated conflict, and you're gonna get what you deserve. Now, I'm gonna wrap this video up, right? Because we have another video to react to, and I'm gonna do that. I'm telling y'all, this is why I like doing videos about this. Doesn't it serves no purpose, right? Because this is a nobody searching for clout for me, right? I'm the clout lord over here. clout lord. I'm the king of clout right now. You put my face on, he put my ugly mug, y'all. This dude took time out of his day to put my ugly mug up on the screen and go, nigga, I don't like your shoes. I exposed you. Nigga, you got multiple pages. I exposed you. Die, nigga, die. That's wild. That's why you want to kill me because of I suppose to you, according to you, I have multiple pages. Yeah, because I called you a crab. He wants to fight and kill me because I called him a crab. I done talk shit about his baby mama. Okay. I disrespected your immigration status. I'm beyond tickled. This is hilarious. That shit is funny. After that, I kind of like I'm just tuning out in my mind. I needed this laugh. Oh man, this is funny. Anyways, yeah, let's wrap it up. Anything else this dude got to say? Let's try to get through it.
Well, look at the screen, Goofy. They wear Yankee and Mets apparel. Fool, Goofy. But last but not least, this is what made this was the nail in the coffin, man. This was the straw that broke the camel's back. This is the kill shot. If you go on this dude YouTube, bro, this dude takes people picture and makes it look like tranny, and he has a series called Transvestigation where he turns dudes' faces into trannies and tries to determine if they trannies. And this dude is a real weirdo, bro. I said, you know what? Nah, I can't. Nah. You turned the fade down. You marked out. You doing these tranny videos. You low-key love trannies, bro. You not a real blood. You don't know nothing about the culture, bro. You just got your wig split by Worldwide Wiggins, man. You done. You can't do nothing else, bro.
Yo, you got him. This is the finale, the grand finale. He does transvestigation videos. He has a series called Transvestigations. How could he? Okay, all right. Yo, that's the straw that broke the camel's back. That, out of everything I done said, right? This dude right here, I don't like the fact that he be exposing the damn men that I like who are in trans. He exposes them for being trannies. I don't like that. That means he really like trannies. Yeah, that, I'm gonna project that. Yeah, I'm not projecting. No, I'm not. The fuck? Yeah, my impression of you is just bad. But yeah, hold on, let me see if I can make a better impression. Cause you got the stupid voice, right? Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Let me try it. The straw that cracked the camel's back. Yeah. He has a transvestigation. He does transvestigation series. That. Yeah. You ain't real. You can't say nothing. What the fuck? Oh my god. I can't even get through it, y'all. That was hilarious. You're a weirdo. I know. I'm weirdos. I'm real weirdo. Unlike the fake ass weirdos that you deal with. You know what I'm saying? The friendly ass crab loving lobsters who you deal with. You know, they're not real weirdos. I'm glad that you realize that now. That I'm the real weirdo. I'm a real weirdo blood, homie. And I know what a weirdo is. I know what a brim is. I'm a real brim. I'm a real Paru. I'm a real, all the bloods, I'm the ultimate blood. I am what every blood should strive to be. But because you are goofy, and you don't realize, who you're even dealing with, you run your mouth, you goofy sodomite, you're a stupid loser, and everyone knows it. So, we'll wait on you to, respond. No, my bad. I have one more video for you. We're going to respond to the, to the op-loving crab lobster that, did a video with you, right? So, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, hit like, follow, and this is just amazing. We got some op-loving crab lobsters in California making the Bloods look bad, just like Snoopy Badass said. And, for the life of me, I can't understand why y'all trip on Snoopy Badass. Y'all just jealous. Because, to me, it's just a lot of jealousy. Snoopy Badass, to me, is just a reflection of his environment. All the things that y'all don't like is just shit y'all projecting, shit that y'all are. And, all y'all, as far as I'm concerned, are a bunch of Snoopy Badasses. Snoopy Badass is y'all dad, y'all that nigga's sons.
Goofy, you a wannabe, you not a real blood, you not coming to Cali, bro. And you finished, bro, and nobody watches you, bro. Only the fake pages you make. And be on the lookout for the fake pages, too. Look at all of them. Look at all these fake pages, bro. I got the links to all of the fake pages. So go ahead, try to change the names. We gonna know exactly who they is, and I'm expose it in another video. And also, I'm gonna double down on you, bro. We gonna know if it's you making more fake pages, because we gonna know you just created the pages when we look on the day. So go ahead, bro. You been exposed, bro. You got exposed. NHB poop. You a goofy. You got exposed, homie. Now what? You could never touch S. Wiggins, homie. You could never blackball me. My ball's been black since 93. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you rock with me, man, drop 3 W's for the worldwide wig splitter, man.
All right, y'all. So this is the end of the video. Pretty much, I'm wrapping this up. So I appreciate y'all. If y'all made it to this far, y'all, this is hilarious because this dude's a grown adult male, right, who lives in Florida. The Florida, this is some shit you should get deported for, like you're a refugee. So you're wishing death upon people online, right? Which I'm pretty sure violates your refugee status. You a crab, right? Who is a part of that? A crab is a criminal, part of a domestic terrorist organization called the Crips, who are gangsters, right? Mainly. So the gangster Crips, right? The identity that the neighborhood crabs are running away from. They're like, no, we're not gangster Crips, even though we're hooksters and we hang out with the gangster Crips and we still do gangster Crips activities like criminal activity, crime, right? Because gangster means criminal. It's the same thing, one and the same, just like people and folks is one and the same. So listen, these fucking idiots who don't know no better, like this little young punk, his entire video really amounts to, he has fake pages. He has fake pages. Guess what? My next video is going to be about fake pages. Look, he's going to have new fake pages, even though he has no proof of that. He has no proof that those pages are my pages or not. There's a lot of pages that made supportive comments. Now, he didn't put those up. He ain't put up all of them. I'm just saying, there's a lot more comments. It's like 100 plus comments, so it's a lot of different mofos. It looked like a lot of people, but there's way more people who made supportive comments. Why aren't they my pages as well? Because no one watches my page. Only I watch my page, according to you. Even though I have hundreds of views, thousands of views, even though, I only have 1,000 subscribers. So if I have 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 views, that means I have over 100% viewership. If I have 1,000 views. So that means technically that's somewhat viral. Anyways, I'm just saying. So no one watches my videos, even though I have thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views at this point. And I have millions of views on my last channel. So no one watches my pages, though. No one watches my page. No one knows who I am, even though you fully aware of who I am and you follow me and watch me and, clearly because you make these videos. Let's see how that works out for you, champ. It's the dog. Welcome back. It's the